Right, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to Minecraft. And before we start, I just want to say sorry for not making a video in a while. But oh my god, literally, in 1 or 2 months, my subscriber count tripled after the release of this Tinker's Construct, the demo, and also my food expansion. Thank you guys so much for the support on that. And yeah, anyway, this is Tinker's Construct Bedrock Edition. Yeah, I spent like the last 5 or 6 months making this, and I really hope you enjoy it. So this video is just going through like all the stuff, like how to make it, and just like the differences between this and the Java edition, because there are quite a few, as you can see here. But yeah, so we'll just go through the main blocks like this. This is a crafting station. How to make this: you just get a crafting table and you put it in the crafting grid. There you go, you get a crafting station. Works exactly the same, but it looks cooler. So yeah, the next one is the stencil table. So to make this, it's you need to make a blank pattern first, which requires 2 sticks in a zigzag pattern and 2 planks. That's how you get a blank pattern. And how to make a stencil table is you get 1 plank and a blank pattern. That's how you make it. What you need this for is to create all the different stencils, but to actually get the different ones you need to click on it in the recipe book, because you can't just slot it in and click an arrow button or whatever. So yeah, you need the recipe book for that. Alright. Next we're going to talk about the part builder. So that's really similar to the stencil table recipe, but it's oak log instead. Now with the stencil table and the part builder, I'm eventually going to add all the different wood variants, but for now it's just going to be these 2. So yeah, what you use the part builder for is to make all the different parts, aside from all the metals, because that's what you need the smeltery for. If you play Tinker's Construct before, you probably know that. So yeah, the next block is the tool station, and the same kind of recipe, but you take a crafting table or crafting station, a blank pattern. That's how you make a tool station. And what you do with this is how you actually craft all the different tools. And just looking at all of this, it's like, Jesus, this is proper like burnout. Anyway, that's the main blocks that you need to like make different tools, but you can upgrade this tool station with a with a tool forge. Now how to craft that, let me just get 4 iron blocks. So to like upgrade your tool station into a tool forge, you need your tool station 4 metal blocks. So it has to be any of these lots. So it has to be a manolin block, an ardite block, a cobalt block, a copper block, a gold block, or an iron block. And if you do it like this, and you need 3 seed bricks at the top, it'll get you a tool forge. Now if you place this down, it's essentially an upgraded version of your tool station, because it will eventually have in the future different tools, because these are like the tier 1 tools, if you get what I mean. So yeah. Alright, now I'm going to show you the drying rack. So the drying rack is, so how to make it: you get 3 oak wood slabs, or any type of slabs to be honest, and you'll get a drying rack. And with this, if you get any of these 3, there'll eventually be more in the future, but I've done it for these 3. If you put rotten flesh, raw beef, or raw pork chops on the drying rack, it'll eventually turn into jerky. So you'll get monster jerky, beef jerky, or bacon jerky. So in around 5 minutes it should turn into that, so we'll come and check on this later on. So yeah, now we're going to have a look at the smelteries. So you're going to need something for the smeltery, and that's gravel, sand, and clay. If you just put this in the crafting menu, you will get grout. You'll get 2 for each time you craft this, so I'll just get 8 for now. And with this, you smelt it, and once you get 4 seared bricks, you put in the crafting menu, and you can make seared bricks. The block. So if you place it down, you can use it for decoration, and you can use it for the smeltery. This is like a key block that you need for the smeltery. And you, like I said, you can use it as decoration, so if you're putting the crafting grid, you can keep scrolling through until you find a block you like, and it loops around, so yeah, you can get many different types of seared bricks, and you can actually use these for you need like the seared brick item for the different components of the smeltery, like the smeltery controller, which we'll go through now. So the smeltery controller, I'm going to need more seared bricks, so I'll just get some in. So with the smeltery controller, it's just 8 seared bricks in the chest recipe, and you'll get the smeltery controller. I know like some of the blocks that appear a bit crappy in your inventory, but I can't really do much to stop that, so yeah. Alright, once you place it down, I'll just break this first. Once you place this down, it won't be lit up yet, so I'm just gonna take a bucket from here. If I pick up some lava from the seed tank, which we'll go through in a bit, we interact with the smeltery controller with the lava bucket, it activates. So now you can actually smell any of the stuff. So if I just take some iron ore, I'll take some iron ore. It'll work the same way with raw iron as well, so don't worry about that. So yeah, once it's finished smelting, it'll give you 2 molten iron. If you smelt an ingot, it'll only give you 1, but if you smelt it with raw iron again, it'll give you 2 molten iron. So you can take this with a bucket, and then what you use these 2 buckets for is for the casting table and the casting basin, and we'll go through that after the seared tanks. So we'll look at the seared tanks now. The seared tank is crafted with, let me just get some glass. It's the same recipe as smeltery controller, but with just a bit of glass in the middle. And you get a seared tank. So what you can do with this is you can use this to store your molten metals, and if you pick it up, it'll show how much it is out of 100. How cool is that? So yeah, you can carry it around. It's like just really portable. And obviously you can use this for the smeltery, so you don't need to like run around getting lava all the time or just hide it in a chest. So yeah. Alright, now we're going to have a look at the casting table and the casting basin. So first we'll have a look at the casting table, and that's just a leggings recipe but with seared bricks, and you'll get your casting table. And what you can do with this is how you make cast and parts. So if you place like an iron ingot down, I'll need to smelt this gold first. As you can see here, once it smelts, you can get 1 molten gold, interact with it, and this is how you get your cast. This will work for like, okay, so if you want to make like different types of casts, you're gonna need wooden parts. You can't make it with any other parts, sadly. It's just gonna make it a lot harder for me to do if I did that. But hopefully I'll try to do that in the future. But currently, you only can use wooden parts. So yeah, and how to make the different parts. If you just get, let me just smelt an iron ingot again. If I pour this into the casting table, you can get your iron ingot back. So yeah. So next we'll have a look at the casting basin. What that is, it's just the casting table recipe upside down. And oh look, they've turned to jerky, so we can actually eat this. It's actually quite nutritious. So yeah. Alright, the casting basin, what you use this for is if you get enough buckets, so if I just give myself molten ardite buckets and 9 of them, if you pour enough in, it will then after a few seconds it will then solidify into an ardite block, and then you can obviously turn this into ingots. So yeah, this is just to like make it more efficient instead of just banging it into ingots every time. So yeah. And of course this is all the stuff you can put into it, so yeah. Alright, now we're going to have some fun. I'm going to look at all the different models that you can make out of it. So, the first one that we've just been having a look at here is called the Compact Smeltery. I know I haven't made the best names for it, I had to make these up on the spot. So, this is like the smeltery that I've been, that I've mainly been using. And it's just like, if you don't have that many resources and, yeah, it's just something you can cram in the corner of your house or something. Alright, next one is the Classic Smeltery. So this is, if you've watched videos on Tinker's Construct in Java Edition, or you've done like, or you've actually played the Java mod, you've probably seen this before. So, it still works in Bedrock Edition, but there's no seed drains or anything, so you have to do the bucket method like I showed you. Alright, we'll have a look at this one, which is the Smeltery Beam. This is like, if you really low on resources, you can just, if you've got a high roof, you can just bang it in the middle of your house and you can just make a beam. And it's just helpful, so like you can look at both sides of the Smeltery controller, so you don't need to break it to look at the other side. So yeah. The last one is probably one of the most admirable ones, and it's the Smeltery Wall. So if you have like a spare wall in your house, you can just bang this onto it, and you can store a bunch of your molten metals into a seed tank. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much all the models I've done so far. Obviously you can try and making your own, be a bit creative, but these are just some for like if you have no clue like what to build. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy the add-on, and please give me feedback on like what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, and if there's any bugs or anything as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.